I'm gonna show you how to paint this snow scene with a tree, how the movement and the contrast create a beauty in a painting. Before I started painting, let me talk about the materials. Some friends always ask me, what do you use? Can you tell? The paper I'm using today is a small piece of Fabriano cold-pressed watercolor paper. The color I'm using, they are Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor. This is a Winsor Yellow, Winsor Red, and Winsor Blue green shade, and a Winsor Blue red shade over here. The brush I'm using, this one, is a calligraphy brush for the detail work. At the beginning, I'm going to use this 1-inch flat brush. This is a greeting card. So I have a part of it is going to be folded. I use this piece of paper to block out the back. I'm going to do some splashes so it's not going to affecting into the other side of the card. The horizon line, I'm going to have it here. First, I'm going to paint the top, the sky. Use this red shade blue color and can make the color look more purple. I'm going to come down over here, have a little bit more yellow at the bottom here. See, this big brush can create a very nice blending. The ground over here, I'm going to continue painting down. I'm going to come back to do another layer to create the edge. I'm going to have quite a bit of blue. Most of the time, I use the green shade blue. But in this painting, it has a lot more red shade blue color. And when you look at the color, always think about the value. What is the value of the color? You need to think about that. I also have the green shade blue color. I'm going to make something darker at the bottom. Here you go. Now I'm going to wait until it dries. Okay, the top over here have quite a bit of yellow tone. So I'm going to take the red and the red shade blue color. This time we're going to make it a little bit darker and also create textures. I'm going to have a little bit more water, got a little bit more red. Here you go. That's good. Now I'm going to take a look at the top over here. We create the edge. Coming down and coming up over here. A little bit higher. Like that. Make it look interesting. And coming over here, I'm going to change it to a little bit more blue color. I'm going to add a little blue. There you go. Coming like this. A little bit more blue. Take a look. Continue. Coming up. Okay, that's good. Now coming down over here, I'm going to have a little bit green shade blue color. I'm going to connect that. Now I'm going to use the calligraphy brush working into some texture. Green shade blue color and add a little red color. Like that. And the top over here is supposed to be a little bit lighter. So I'm going to create a few lines pointing into the focal point, which is the tree. That's good. I'm putting my hand into the water. Now I'm going to use some splashes. And I'm going to let it dry. Now this looks really good. Now I'm going to use the calligraphy brush and come in to add a little bit. The paper almost dry. So add a little blue color. So showing a little the contour of the surface. Something like that. Add a little interest to the snow. You can keep it a little spontaneous, a little random. That's good. I'm going to start having the path going toward the center. Okay, here you go. Now it's going to be here. A little bit darker and darker. Get to the front. Get the green shade blue color and the red. A little slowly. Okay, like that. And start over here. Here we go. Also just use the water over here. Make it a little bit look like the wall. Also have some transition over here too. Just the water. Leave the pink coming up. It look like snow. And now we're going to have something really tight as create a conflicts and interest and become the focal point. It's coming up. And keep it a little. Draw slowly. That's good. Gray color. Now I'm going to use the salt. Now I'm going to let it dry. Now this area already dry, so the sauce already created nice texture for us. Now I'm going to remove this. After the painting's completely dry, now I'm going to release the tape. And then the card is made.